I was making it, my teacher assigned it as a project for Halloween, but I don't want it to be any Halloween project because it's a skeleton. Skeletons are death. But a friend of mine told me how scared they were of death, so I wanted to make them sort of feel better and tell them that there is a lot of beauty in death. So that's why it's surrounded by so much nature. When it got picked, I was very happy with it and honored and proud of myself. And I'm glad more people get to see it than just my teacher.
I submitted a poem to the Penumbra. It's about farming because my family does come from a farming background. So that's what inspired me to write a poem about farming because I know how much of a role it plays in our community and I've seen that growing up. So I really wanted to incorporate that into the poem that I wrote. Work and fruitful views. Rows of crops, like nature's art, stretch out as far as the eyes can see.
There's a whole section on college jokes.
I wasn't mature enough at 18 to go to school. I know that.
So today kind of began last fall even. We had a special edition that called for contributions from authors and artists in the local area, kind of just Central Valley, a little bit further than that as well, that were youth contributors. So high schoolers, even younger. We have some very young contributors as well. And it was our autumnal transitions edition in fall. It was a special themed edition available online at penumbraonline.com. And then we got to spring semester and it had been launched online, and we decided we really wanted to have a special launch event to celebrate these contributors. So we looked into some possible collaborations in the area because we wanted it to be a community event because we are embracing people outside of the Stanislaus State campus. And we thought of the used bookstore in Turlock, Lightly Used Books. I am a huge fan of the bookstore. Other editors and the rest of the staff at Penumbra just love this bookstore. We really want to support local businesses in the sale of used books. So we thought, how can we set up a collaboration? We got in contact with Lightly Used Books and we suggested using their venue as possibly a space for celebrating the Autumnal Transitions edition. And we also talked about some future collaborations as well. We have some more news to come about a collaboration with Lightly Used Books that will be online. Not necessarily a collaboration, but you will be hearing something else soon. But we decided to set this up to see if we could get our contributors to show up and do some readings, and we could have just a special event all about them. And I'm absolutely thrilled that we were able to pull this off tonight, have contributors show up and bring their families and also just people from the community and have this special after-hours event at Lightly Used Books. I think it turned out to be a true success. We had a very great turnout tonight. I'm incredibly happy to have been able to do this and to be able to see this through from the start to finish of publication and really just celebration of the launch of this edition.